There were quite a few things that I did not like to see in this game.
Ooh,
Mainly coming from the offensive side. I did want to point out that I did get a little nervy of the defense there towards the end. They only allowed 14 points. There was 0 points let up in the second half and only 53 yards of offense, and that all came from pretty much the final drive.
I heard
I did
Trent
not like
McDuffie got burnt. Is that true?
He had
Trent
a
did get
tough
burnt.
day.
He had a rough day.
He had a
Rough
rough
day in the
day.
office.
All right, well, that's my what went wrong. I heard that as I was playing golf, and I was like, "Oh man, that's tough." He doesn't get burnt a lot.
No, no, he doesn't. But I did not like the way that we were driven on in the final few minutes there to get down to the 1 second. I mean, we just let them kind of walk all over us defensively and get into a perfect position to win the game before my guy Leo Chenal decided to not let it happen any further.
Your
Yeah,
guy.
when Wanya Morris went out, that was big trouble for us. Sui Mataia
I
had,
heard that too. I
yeah,
did hear that while I was playing as well.
he anytime Nick Benito was one on one with him, it was a problem. Um, and then I don't think Carson Steele is going to see much offensive playing time here throughout the rest of the season because Pat was pretty upset when he missed his pass protection assignment, especially knowing that you have the weakness with the rookie at left tackle.
Did he
Him
take off to go run her out?
No, he went to the right side to do a chip instead of going to the left side, and
Oh,
and,
he went the
and
wrong way.
Benito at the wide nine position just smoked
Yeah.
the rookie off the ball and got a 1 second sack against Patrick Mahomes. Like Pat couldn't have even like foresee it happening. It happened so quick. So
Like
um,
one of those Aaron Donald sacks. You're just like, what the fuck? Like that. It's like just quick,
but yeah, I
swift.
mean, it coming from the wide nine there, it
Yeah,
was
but yes, from all the way out there too.
yeah.
Like that's, I mean,
So that was they. If Wanya's out going forward, they need to get that shit figured out. Helping the rookie with his assignment in pass protection is going to be vital. Um, if he has to step up and be that.
well, yeah, and
Regardless
then
of Wanye Morris, whatever the injury is, whether he's out a long time or not, I want to see the Kansas City Chiefs go out and get a vet. Donovan Smith knows this offense
Oh, for left tackle.
for left tackle.
you need to, bro. You need to.
Donovan Smith is a free agent. He's out there. He knows the offense. He's gonna come in on a very low deal. David Bakhtiari is out there. He's been in the game for a long time. We only need somebody for a couple of weeks. We don't need you. We just need you for the rest of the season, the
What? It's
playoffs.
been what, like a year since David Bakhtiari's played?
I, fine,
At
fine.
least. It's been a while, dude. He retired at least a year ago, right?
He did not retire. He was
He's
retired.
medically out.
Oh,
He
he was
was
listed as
he.
medically
It,
out.
it
Hmm.
was either ACL, Achilles. He did
Damn.
something in Aaron's final year uh
That's what I
in
thought. He
Green
hasn't played
Bay.
since like then. Yeah. That's yeah.
Uh, yeah, that was the last time that he had played. So it's been a couple seasons, but bring him in, bring Donovan Smith in. I don't
You
care.
got to find somebody though. I do agree because like I mean this is a defensive coordinator's like field day. If you got a shitty left tackle, I'm just putting my best edge rusher on the other side. So now you either have to chip and help the right side and leave the left side all alone, which we know you can't do and you don't want to do, or you leave my best pass rusher alone, which I know you don't want to do that either. And then it's no, yeah, you're fucked. So you have to go get somebody for sure.
Wanya got back in the game though. I think he'll be fine.
He,
Did
he's
he?
been he's been okay.
Yeah, he came back and
He
played.
he came back in the game,
You need
but again,
insurance. You're buying
he's
You need
insurance right
also
insurance,
now.
yeah, but
Yeah.
he's also not been that good. He's been
he's been a
fine.
lot better than Kingsley.
Well, the bar is low, and trust me, I think Kingsley.
The
I think
is
Kingsley can be
low. This
can
guy.
be the future. It's obviously very rough right now. I'm not going to give up on him. I think in the next couple of years he could really develop into something if he works on his craft.
It's
But
that
for
BYU
right
connection with
here,
Andy
right
that's why
now,
it's working right now. That's it.
Could be. Could be.
Like that's why. Never,
That's
shut up, Sean.
It's the Mormon mind. It's the
I
It takes
also
time.
want to touch on this piece because it's a piece that we mentioned at the beginning of the year, and then we brought in DeAndre Hopkins and Travis started looking really good, and we had trouble at the left tackle, and so it really hasn't been touched on very much in these last couple of weeks. There's something wrong with Patrick Mahomes.
oh
I've said
Jesus
that since
Christ,
week two,
Jesus,
buddy.
Jesus
Like
fucking
I said, we said it early. We said it early, right? But we haven't touched on it in the last couple of weeks, and there's something wrong with Patrick Mahomes, and it's the deep ball. The guy has forgotten how to throw the deep ball. The other week, throwing the ball in a really bad position where, and granted, you know, uh, uh, Xavier Worthy wasn't in a great position to stay in bounds, but the ball wasn't great there. Then we had the deep pass again to Xavier Worthy early in the first half and just completely sailed it out of bounds. You've got Justin Ross who's running a fade route in the end zone and just completely overtaught. Doesn't even give him a chance to go up and get it. And then there was another opportunity there with Travis Kelsey and just completely overthrows him as well. Doesn't even give him an opportunity to go up and get the ball. I mean, I don't know, that the issue of not being able to throw a deep ball has come in since Matt Nagy has been the offensive coordinator, but I don't know where to put the blame, and I don't know what the issue or the solvent for the issue is.
In my non-professional opinion, uh,
in my completely uninformed and non-professional opinion.
just like eye test looking at the way Patrick Mahomes is playing this NFL season, it feels like there's almost a bit of like paranoia to his game. Like he's
That's what
almost
I was gonna
playing.
say. He doesn't look comfortable out there. He
He
really doesn't.
doesn't. There's almost like a manic like aspect to it. Like he almost looks jittery to me. That's and couch coach, whatever you armchair coach, however you want to call me. Like they're maybe it's pressure, the fame, what have you. Like Patrick Mahomes just looks different this season, and it's maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable right now, and that's the words that we are putting to it, but it could be a litany of different things. Life can life sometimes. But
I mean, you have a
Pat
point.
doesn't look like Pat right now
Yeah.
in this NFL season.
I think too, like so he's had what, like a lower leg. Was that like his left leg?
Ankle,
Left
Like
ankle.
ankle area has been all fucked up. Maybe
yeah,
that's been more fucked up than we think or we know. Maybe that thing's been fucked up for a while and now it's really, really starting to get to him. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I think it
So
happened in the
like
Raiders
that
game.
could be it. Like he could have gotten hurt in week 2 and it wasn't that bad.
Dirty ass
But
players.
now that it's fucking late, what?
Keep
It
going.
happened during the Raiders game, and I called you guys dirty ass players.
Yeah, well, fucking that's the Raiders. So build a bridge and get the fuck over it because that ain't changing, son. All right, that's our culture. Okay, so um, it is what it is.
He
That's
owns it, and
hey,
that's
it's a
part of me
fucking
can
football
respect
game,
that.
buddy. All
Part of
right,
being a Raider.
people are gonna get hurt.
It's part of being a Raider. You got to know
Yep,
that you're
it
a piece of
is.
shit.
You got to be a piece of shit to be a Raider fan. It's just the facts. So, but yeah, no, I mean, like that obviously is either still lingering or he re-aggravated it earlier in the year, and now he's playing through that. That could absolutely be something. Also, too, like he's 30, right? Is he 29?
28,
He's
29.
29,
28.
29.
29? 28. But I mean, he's been in the league for a
29.
while now. Like
He's
maybe this is finally a slump. Maybe we're seeing a little bit of a drop off. Like he's he's
Five
spent
bucks,
some time
Tybo.
in the league. Like,
29.
yeah.
uh-oh.
Say it. Five
We have
bucks.
a live bet.
Say it. Say it.
Say it, you bitch.
I'm not shaking.
Come
Damn
Give
it.
on.
five, five, five.
He was wrong.
He
Fabo
is.
gets five fives.
Let's go.
Yeah, he is 29. I forgot.
That's at least one
He's
fine.
he's born in the same year as.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
But
Yeah, look
I
at
mean,
me.
yeah, maybe he's just getting a little bit older. Maybe he's not he ain't as good as he once was, possibly as well. That could absolutely be it too. Maybe he doesn't trust the offensive line or at least the tackles. There's so much that could be wrong. Like we have
The
no idea.
ability's still there. I think he might be
Oh
overthinking
yeah,
things at times too.
that
I
could
don't.
yeah. Maybe he used to not think about the deep ball. He just used to unload. Now he's like thinking about it and he's putting too much on it or not enough. Like that could be. He
There's a
could just
lot
be
of pressure
thinking. Could be
that's coming
thinking.
from the left tackle. Jawan Taylor is playing perfectly fine by all statistics. He's a top five right tackle. Um, all the pressure is coming from the left side, and I would say that that plays a portion of it. There's definitely probably something nagging in the back of his mind, but even then, we've still seen him play with bad offensive lines due to injuries. You alluded to it earlier, losing in a Super Bowl, and he was still able to dot dudes up regardless of where they were. So I just think that there's something a little more going on this
Then
season
what is it?
than
He's
I
not getting
said.
outside the pocket as much and throwing on the run.
That's true, and that could be from the ankle because we saw him pulling out of the pocket very earlier on this season. So maybe the ankle is much worse than we're giving credit for. Although he's played through ankle injuries left and right over the last
Yeah.
couple of years, so
But
I
those
don't know.
things linger. Those things linger and can be re-aggravated very easily. I mean, like you never twisted your ankle, like that shit comes back pretty,
Never have.
really never twisted the shit out of your ankle.
Not once.
Well, he doesn't play sports ever.
Oh. Tybo?
Sean's a basketball guy. He's
Yeah, I've twisted
You
my
guys,
being
ankle
he's
plenty of
basketball
also
players
times.
being
twist their ankles all the fucking
Plenty of
time. What are you
times. Plenty
talking
of
about?
times.
What? Yeah. Don't fuck with me.
but no, I
Uh,
had to take like a year and a half off of rugby because of a really bad sprain.
yeah. And it doesn't take a lot to fucking re-aggravate that shit and piss you off. That's the thing about twisting your ankle. Like it's you're susceptible to it happening again and happening, the same amount or possibly worse, depending on what the initial one is. But yeah, I mean,
But
he's
can
getting old.
let me speak some shit real quick because
He's not old, but he's getting older.
I alluded to this in the last game, and I really think until we get Pacheco back and know that he is operating at Isaiah Pacheco type shit, we need to get down. We need to get down to the bare bones of what Kansas City Chiefs football is good at, and we've seen a little bit of it in the past 4 to 5 weeks. The increase of Travis Kelce usage in this offense, but I know the Bills might not be seen as a bad team, but we have some bad teams coming up on the schedule. So hammer Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce and keep that power run game moving. Kareem Hunt is, like I said last show, as long as he can walk forward, Andy Reid is going to be handing him the football. Andy Reid is running at the highest clip of his career right now, and that is how we are going to stay alive right now. Stay alive meaning stay undefeated because I think this team can do it, and it would be an epic way to win a three-peat. But Travis Kelce can still pick apart defenses, especially bad defenses. I don't see a linebacker duo or a safety crew that can really step up to him right now in the next few weeks on the schedule. The Bills' defense isn't as good as it used to be. So Josh Allen's going to give us a run for our money because he likes to play us tough in the regular season. But Travis Kelce and the power run game, I believe, are the way forward, at least until we get Pacheco back and things can start to open up and we can switch what we're doing in the running game up a little bit.
We need the explosive ability back from Pacheco. I think that's one of the big things that we're missing is explosive plays, and that doesn't mean just the deep ball, right? Out of the backfield. I think that's one of the reasons why the defense can crowd up so much and they can blitz so heavy, and that hurts the left tackle position. There is we don't have big playability out of the backfield either.
Yeah.
Kareem
Well,
is going to get
like,
us the yards. We're going to get the first
yeah.
down. It's going to happen, but there's not ever a scare that it's going to pop off.
Well, and like a deep ball is different than like an explosive run. Like a 30, 40 yard deep ball is different than like a 25-yard run. Because like most defenses can withstand 4 to 5 yards chipping away every time. Like you're gonna make the defense tired, but it's gonna take a while. If you're 4 to 5 yards and then you bust off a 25-yarder, you break through a couple tackles on your way to it as well. Like you do that a few times a game on top of the 4 and 5, you're gonna wear defense out so quick. because like you're wearing the defensive line out up front and then making them chase. That's making them like really that's tiring them the fuck out even more as opposed to just 3 yards in a cloud of dust and you know so that's it's going to be huge for your team. I can't wait for you guys to play the Steelers. I think that's going to be a really really good
Gonna
game
be a
if they
tough game.
keep playing the way they play and they have been playing. That's going to be a really good game.
Always worried about Russ.
It's gonna be a real president.
Get to talk about him in my game of the week next show.
Hey yo.
You do. It was a
Well,
fire game.
not very exciting this week outside of a block kick winning 16-14. Keep that
Nail biter.
ball, keep the train rolling against the Denver Broncos. And they'll continue to suck as they usually do. I don't know, Tybo, before we leave here, Bo Nix, thoughts? You said that he was better than Jaden Daniels. You still holding him there?
I think I was kind of bullshitting when I answered that question, anyways, just to try to.
Oh, that's a good
Going.
cover up. That's a good
No,
cover up.
if I'm
Oh
just
man.
if I'm blank picking or blindly picking the big three of the rookie quarterbacks right now, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, and Jaden Daniels, I'm gonna have to go with Jaden Daniels. But Bo Nix looked decent against us, so
He did. That's a guy that they may have actually gotten their guy. I don't know if Sean
I
Payton
mean,
is their guy.
Bo Nix put his team in a position to win.
he did.
Like
Can't ask for much
he
more.
did
He
everything he could technically, right?
Besides kick the field goal
I mean, yeah, he's not the snapper, the holder, or the kicker, so or that
or
fucking
the left tackle.
left end. Yeah, poor bastard. That poor bastard.
That guy's getting cut
I just
tomorrow.
like in high school film, I just know like if that happened to like they're getting roasted after the
Well,
game.
you know what they're told too, right? Like you know how you're coached to be on the PAT team.
I didn't do it in high school. I did it in Little League.
Oh,
But
you're taught to die slowly. It's like, hey, you're gonna get knocked on your ass. Just do it as slow as possible, so we have time to catch the snap, put it down, and kick it.
I don't know, that's something that never happened to me though. I was actually long snapper too in Little League, but I never got knocked on my ass on the PAT. You
Oh,
get
dude,
low
it
enough
happens.
like
It happens a lot.
you
I
just
mean,
go straight down instead of going
well, you
back.
have to keep your head up because you have to. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay,
Snapper doesn't have to keep his
I'm
head
not
up.
going to coach you how to do PAT
The snapper doesn't have to keep his head up.
No, the snapper doesn't, but
I was
everybody
the
else
long
fucking
snapper.
does.
I was the long snapper.
Yeah, I know. You guys lack the ability to take accountability, so
My snaps were great.
I'm sure they were. I'm sure they were.
Next week, we've got the Buffalo Bills. Keon Coleman has already been ruled out for Sunday's battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Who?
Uh,
I'm sorry. I'm kidding.
no, not like he would have made a big enough difference anyways against this defense, but I'm excited to get into all the nitty gritty of what that game could look like later on this week. So make sure to tune back in as we cover, as we give you the script on how that game will go. And until next time, go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
The Muffin Man.